Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another first time reaction video. So many people from Brazil have recently been commenting on my videos, joining me on Twitch and showering this channel with love. So first I just want to say thank you so much. The love I get from my Brazilian audience is just amazing. You're all so kind and so sweet. People are constantly inviting me over there and saying I need to come to Brazil. I cannot wait to go to Brazil. It looks like an absolutely beautiful country, and the people are some of the friendliest people I've ever spoken to online. I cannot wait to go to that beautiful country one day. But a lot of you have been asking me to react to more Brazilian music, and a name that gets recommended quite a lot is the Tribalistas. Now, Tribalistas, I haven't heard of. Apparently, the vocalist is incredibly famous. Some people told me to check out the vocalist as well, and a lot of people asked me to react to this performance of Velha in the Infancia. Is that how I say this one? Tons of people asking me to react to this, so let's do it. Please put all your recommendations down below of other Brazilian music you'd like me to check out. Please like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment for the algorithm to support this channel. And without more talking from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Tribalistas Velha Infância. Gosh, I love what she's wearing. God, I love what they're all wearing. I honestly just have to... There's no crowd like the Brazilian crowd. If you're a band or an artist or a singer and you're performing in Brazil, you have to know the crowd is the singers. The crowd are the backup singers. The crowd are holding a microphone just as much as anyone on that stage is. Listen to the crowd. Gosh, I love the outfits. Love them. Eu gosto de você e gosto de ficar com você. Meu riso é tão feliz contigo. O meu melhor amigo é o meu amor. E a gente cantar, a gente dançar, a gente não se cansa de ser criança, a gente brincar. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I love the mellowness of this, the calmness of the performance. It feels like spa music almost, you know? It's got like a real grace to it. It's very relaxing, very peaceful, very tranquil. I just feel myself mellowing out listening to this. There's such like a beautiful blissfulness to it. I love the vocalist voices. Like we have the male and female vocalists backing each other up. The male deeper voice sort of doing the undertone notes like on the harmony when they sing together, and it works really nicely. I love how loud the crowd has been since I pressed play. I love this energy. I love what they're wearing. Everything about this is beautiful. Look at the size of that stadium, man. You look at all those lights in that crowd as well. This is just remarkable. And I love that when the band members put their hands up in the sky, every single person put their hands up to join them. There is such a beautiful unity in a Brazilian crowd you don't really see. Like they are so loud, so involved, and just like this like they're just singers. Everyone in Brazil is a singer. Everyone in Brazil wants to sing. So much soul and emotion in the Brazilian crowd. So much warmth. I love how the vocals have been arranged. The high A notes are really well put together, especially with the male vocalist has such like a low, deep voice, like a real bass heavy voice, and his low tones, he's like kept like a monotone low tone the whole way through this song, and it's worked really nicely. It almost seems like an instrument more than a voice, and it's just beautifully like brought in that low tone harmony underneath the female vocalist, who has just nailed it with like dancing all over the range, those high note A's, and all the while with that beautiful tone. Like the way it's been arranged vocally is just stunning. Also, I don't know what's going on in Brazil, but every time I react to anything from Brazil, you're all so damn good looking. You are. Everyone. The whole crowd. Every time it comes to the crowd, the band, everyone's just so damn beautiful in Brazil. I can't wait to go to this country one day, man. I want to be in a Brazilian crowd one day. I want to be there. I want to be in that crowd. Locking arms with some Brazilians, put my hands in the air, singing along to a song, feeling the electric energy in the air. This shot tells you everything you need to know. Look how many people we have on stage here. Look how many different instruments. Look at this. That's an orchestra on stage there. The array of instruments is outstanding. Look at the passion. Look at that shot here. Look how many. Did you see how many people were linking arms and holding each other? There was just couples all just embracing, kissing, and cuddling. Beautiful. I love the videos in the background as well.
Meu riso é tão feliz contigo. Meu melhor amigo é o meu amor. Inesquecível São Paulo, todo mundo bota a mão em cima e vai.
Gosh, she's got a really beautiful voice, hasn't she? The videos in the background going through someone's life and all these memories is just like really heartwarming. Is that like the band members in their past? The crowd is still waving their arms, by the way, this whole time. And her voice is just getting better and better as the song goes on. Her notes now are stunning. I love her vocals. I'm getting a bit teary-eyed and I don't know why. There is a real beauty to this performance. There really is. That crowd. I've reacted to a lot of Brazilian artists and singers and performances, and I feel like a lot of the time I just kind of say the same things. And the reason I say a lot of similar things when I'm doing these reactions is because of how Brazil makes me feel. That's the main reason. It is when I'm doing these reactions, when I'm watching these live performances, a lot of them make me feel the same way. And that is happy. At the end of the day, at the core, is happy. I just feel really happy. And I feel happy because I'm watching this live concert. As someone who has gone to hundreds of concerts and experienced different sounds and bands and styles, I've seen an array of different fan bases, but all based in England. I've never seen a band outside of England. And I feel like the British crowds are very energetic, but it's pretty much the same. And I'm not throwing any shade on an English crowd, but there's no real passion, you know? Now, there's no beauty. There's no elegance or grace. There's no harmony in the crowd. The crowd is very loud. and energetic, you know? And I would say our crowds are like crazy, loud, and very fast. That's like a British crowd, you know? And I think a lot of bands like performing here in the UK because they know they're going to get a noise from the crowd, you know? There's going to be tons of cheering. We have very loud crowds. And you'll hear that a lot when bands talk about coming to the UK and performing. They like, if you're going to go on stage and you're going to do a performance, the crowd itself is just going to be rowdy and loud the whole way through, you know? And a lot of bands love that. But there is an elegance that I get from watching performances in other countries that I don't get, that I've never experienced personally, you know? The closest I've experienced it is when Japanese bands come to the UK and I've seen them live. But I've never experienced it in a country where the band is from. And there's a couple of countries I react to that I would really love to experience it. And Brazil is easily right up there for me. Because the amount of reactions I've done to Brazilian music now, and the crowds melt my heart every time. Every single time. Seeing tens of thousands of people smiling, dancing, cuddling each other, singing along the words to every song. Every single song and every word to that song. They know the songs just as well as the band knows the songs. They sing along with every note with the same tones, and they're smiling with each other, holding hands and singing with the band. I always say this, the Brazilian crowd isn't a crowd. The Brazilian crowd is part of the band. They are the extra member of the band, and that is what it feels like. When the song started, the crowd was louder than the band. And it is beautiful. And there is such a passion in the crowd that just warms my heart and just makes me long to be part of that crowd, to be in a crowd like that, surrounded by these amazing Brazilian people who are sharing such a passion all together for the performance. And then you have the artists who match that energy, who pour their love and efforts and soul into these performances, like Tribalistas did with this. We had this band who were on stage pouring this beautiful energy and vibes, and it was just electrifying into that performance, you know? And that is why the crowd reacts the way it does as well. It is because you have bands and groups like this. Tribalistas literally were one of the most calming, relaxing, and mellow bands I've heard live. The whole performance felt like a sort of spa for my mind, you know? We had these beautiful vocals, this soft instrumental, and just like these beautiful array of lights teeming from the crowd as we saw these shots of the band standing amongst a sea of stars. And it was just heart-melting. We had two incredible vocalists with completely contrasting voices that worked so well together on those harmonies, to have the low and high tones working so well together. We had a beautiful drum piece the whole way through, soft guitars, and this stunningly just perfect live performance. Something that just makes you smile. It brings tears to your eyes and just relaxes you in the most beautiful way. I could not help but just fall in love with this. I would love to hear more from them. I feel like they're going to be an excellent group to explore. Just Brazil, man. There's something so special and magical about so much of the music that comes out of Brazil. There is a real passion to it. And I feel like Tribalistas with this performance showcased that beautifully. This was a stunning performance. I love the singer's voice so much. I love it. She has a stunning voice. Like a really nice voice. And the later half of the song and the final verse, she let it shine. And her vocals were just beautiful. I definitely want to check out more from them and her. This was beautiful. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Thank you so much for recommending so much amazing music from around the world. I'm in a very lucky position where I have that. Not many people have what I'm lucky enough to have, which is people from those countries that can recommend stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I can ask my audience, is anyone from this country? And like hundreds of people say yes. And then I can ask for recommendations to that country. And all of you can introduce me to some of the most beautiful music your countries have to offer. And how lucky am I to be able to do that? So thank you so much for watching my video, supporting my channel, and recommending some of your country's beautiful music for me to hear for the first time. Because I'm having the best time listening to it all. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Please like the video and subscribe for more. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.